today when we workshop the Cinderella dance before the show tonight, I'd like to show you my makeup routine that I do for the show. It's actually kind of a good one. I didn't put it on camera, but I start with like my face cleanser every single morning. Show day, not show day, makeup day, not makeup day. I cleanse my face with a special cleanser, specially made for my sensitive skin by the doctor. And then I put on my specially made for sensitive skin lotion and moisturizers. Those are two separate things. The moisturizer is one thing, and then a different lotion is another thing. The lotion's for like sunburns and all that. And then I put a tinted sunscreen on the top. And my face is secured. So I've already done that. Let's start with like how we actually do the makeup. It starts with this white one. This is supposed to like highlight your eyes if you draw a big white circle around your eyes with it. Mine goes dull really fast because I do this so much. You start with making a big white circle completely around your eye. No, that's not gonna look very pretty. And I think it is visible, not so much on camera, but it is like in person. And then you smear it in to make it actually pretty and effective. What that does is it makes your eyes wide and bold and you have kind of the cartoon look, which works for being a character on stage, and it just works for stage in general. Did a little more in like my inner eyes. Now that that's done, we go on to this one. The brand is NYX. My cousin's name, we call her Nixie Pixie. I love it. So with this stick, I have a light pink. It's the crayon pencil for the eye, and it's a shadow. It's kind of a light pink or raisin color because that's the color I need. What you should do is like get an evaluation the way I have as a dancer or model. You don't have to be one of those to get the evaluation, but you should have somebody like an artiste evaluate you and tell you which color looks best on your eyes or your lips. We detected when I was training for modeling as well as professional dance, moving from my student position, that my best color for my eyes and lips is raisin. And that's just me. It could be different for others. And for stage, you want to be careful with your colors. This one, they're really asking for the raisin. I draw a big line on my upper eyelid, then on my lower. And it looks like this. Then I do the same to the other. I outlined this big thing with the white earlier. Then I color in, you know, like coloring in the lines. Then I smear it a little. Then that's when the brush comes in. Need to sharpen this brush. Then you stick it in. Here's one of my shadows. I have this dark raisin colored, rose raisin blend colored shadow. I put a slight touch on it. And then I use that shadow to like blend in the two things I just put on. And now the other eye I might put a touch more on so that they're even. So that is that. Next we put this little bit of liner on. The pink liner, but in this case I'm using a dark plum or raisin rather than a black. And this is one really my teacher does more than me and my artist, but I'm just showing you the basics. And you gotta really be sure to like blend and smear everything in so it looks right. Finally, the fun part, the glitter. Here's my glitter palette. So fun. For Cinderella, we're gonna go with this color, but this one you wanna use the lightest little bit. My teacher was here, she'd be really sitting on me, saying lightest bit. Lightest little brush with the tiniest tip at the bottom. That there is already too much. This goes only in the inner crease right here, the blue, and then you kind of let it smear over a little but not a lot. I bet you could see a little. Yep, it's a little crease. And then the same to the other eye. And we're not done yet. We got a lot more to do. So there's that. And then next from this Hypnotize, this is just different shades of like golds and silvers and even greens, nothing I'm crazy about, but it has its purpose. These tones have their purpose. We're gonna go with this light silver. There's different shades of silver. This particular true silver, like the dollar silver, is what we go for, and it goes on the outer crease next to the blue. And again, not very much, since we are gonna be like on stage and the light will catch a certain way. Yeah, we're supposed to show on stage and be shiny and beautiful, but we still don't want the light to catch a certain way. So then there's the eyes, and I'm not finished yet. I still have to put on my falsies, but then my teacher is gonna do that for me, and my artiste. Then here's what we have next down the list. Very simple, it's the blush. Here's from this same little palette thing, it's like shadow blush mix. I have the lighter color that we used here, and then I have the more raisin color. We're gonna use this more raisin color for my cheeks, but not a lot though. Tad little bit. That's a bit much, and somebody's gonna have to help me like fix it. And you don't want to have like extremely red cheeks when you go on stage, just a little redder than your ordinary. I'm gonna fix this mess. And then the final step my teacher is gonna do, I always do this for like fashion shows and for my own fashion brand, as well as makeup trend being developed. I put my glitter stick, roll-on stick, right on the top of the blush to have glitter blush. Everything glitter is in my culture. But I'm gonna wait till I'm there to do that, when we put on the falsies and then blend them in with some mascara. And then we put on the glitter stick and then put some of it on the arms for my rolls. Meanwhile, we're gonna look at lips. Here's my lip liner. This is just the brand that works for me, and this is a bright stage color. Let me do this in the mirror. And here's what it looks like. Then I put my gloss on the top. I have a bright pink stage lipstick that's bright, like you would really just use for stage. Then we put a top layer of glitter on the top. So I have like my most of the way finished product minus the additional glitter and the falsies. So that's my Cinderella makeup look for today. Here's how a performance afternoon routine looks. Gotta be sure to have all my costumes. Check here, I'm dressed. And my makeup's done already, you just saw me do it. Then I grab my additional clothes, which are gonna be an elaborate costume outfit since we have the Hello Kitty dress up party when we're done. In here I have clothes that are good for like working out and for staying warm when it gets cool outside. So I'm bringing my special Halloween leggings to wear with my little Leo and skirt and the Leo's already under my dress here. So I wear my Leo leggings and see-through skirt, see-through enough to need the leggings. got my tiaras, got my shoes. So I slip these clothes on and do a little post-show cool-down workout. Here's my elaborate socks that both keep me warm and go with my costume for tonight. Then I slip on a little cover-up of some kind. Today it's going to be a little fancier because I got the party. It's going to be my fancy fur sweater for fall that goes with the whole Hello Kitty outfit. Usually I just slip on like my workout wear, like you just saw, the pants and then a Leo or a top of some kind and a sweatshirt. Just something cozy. Lately it's been my Halloween clothes because it's Halloween season, my favorite of the year. Then I slip on my shoes. They're usually workout or walking shoes, these really fancy pink ones that I wear daily and was finally ready to replace. Let me get them on. And here's my other shoe, almost done. So back to the comment earlier, my cover-ups for street are usually like my Halloween t-shirts or sweatshirts, considering how cold it's been. And then my Halloween leggings that work for a workout, and a little Halloween skirt. Usually Halloween clothes and then workout shoes, but they're always workout shoes. And then once my shoes are on, I grab my costumes, my fully packed bag, the dance bag is here. And then I grab my very special book bag that means the world to me. It's got all my important notes and stuff. Then I just grab my phone, then I'm out the... Alright, we are in the pre-show class of the day in the studio where all the dance-offs have been. We are going to actually workshop my entire dance all the way through, starting with the Cinderella. But you know how a show day works, you gotta do your warm-ups. Warm-ups include your bar. Start with a little plie, two slow, two, up, two, slow, another demi, two, slow, up, two, slow, 4 count grand, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lean forward, lean backwards, and rise. Really use that plie and releve when you rise. It helps you. Then you repeat in second, then you repeat in fifth, then you flip to the other side. First, 2 slow dimmies, 4 count slow bronze, go forward, back, rise, and then repeat in second, and then in fifth, and so on. And I do my center floor stretches, in this case the jazz ones I showed you. And let me show you my favorite of all of them. It's my pre-show warm-up, whether it's dance, music, or fashion. This is what I do, it's the fun one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4. And 4. And 4. And 4. And 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1, 1, 1, 1. Be as crazy as you like. and then you step, passe down, then I scroll down 8 counts, then swivel, 8 counts, swivel around, 8 more counts, swivel this way, put body into it, 4 counts, come right back up, curtsy directly to my how to do partner. He is, by the way, my boyfriend. Shh, don't repeat it. And then curtsy. This is just extra elaboration. Then he grabs me by my waist. That feels good when you got that. Grabs me by my arm. He's got one hand here, the other one on the arm, and he wafts me off the stage. Then as Cinderella, I come out at the very end and do the big bow. Like at the big final bow. And then the rest of the cast has a very specific honoring routine to do for me as the main character with my prince in the show and my prince in real life. I just gave that answer away. And then after the last curtsy, we just hold, and I can actually smile and interact with the audience. At this point, let's go over some of my personal critiques and all my choreography. Isn't like all my choreography from the Winter Fairy solo that I showed you to like the Cinderella solo. I like finished the Winter Fairy solo and immediately transformed, kind of anonymously transformed into Cinderella. I finished Winter Fairy with my little sautés across the stage. That goes sauté, passe, glissade, 2 glissades, pas de chat, leap, and then land in position the back the other way. Sauté, passe, glissade, leap, and then in the rest spot, hold it 8 counts. Then we all run in the circle, us fairies from the 4 seasons. 2 circles, this makes me and my boyfriend think of when we were in kinder music, if you know what that is. It was big in our day. It's a special children's music program. I almost became a teacher to kinder music when I finished high school, but it did not work. Anyway, after we do the whole circle like we did in kinder music, our round prize with all the characters, I come to the center, make my exit as the fairy with a triple pirouette pose, then dramatize my walk off and stay off. Then I come back as Cinderella with the cape. I stay in my cape and come back twirling it on, then I twirl it off and I am now Cinderella, not the fairy. And my main critique from everyone, including my boyfriend, is put that weight on the standing leg. Helps you in a penché, in a promenade, helps you in really anything, even just a simple piqué or a best, even just a pirouette. So that's my main critique, in addition to not, costume fidgeting. I'm tempted to fidget with this. Here's one of my corrections from Kaiser. It's the very final ending, where when I'm down here on the ground, and then the arms go this way, 8 counts. I have to hold all 8 counts and really look at them. Then circle entirely around, coming that way, and then to the other side. And we have to do the full circle the correct way. That gets confusing at times. It's always the background behind. Then 8 counts. Then this way, not this way, half circle. 8 more counts. Come on, for 8 counts. Curtsy for 4. And then step, curtsy for another 4. Thank him. Then he grabs me and walks me off. So the exact counting, precise positioning is the challenge.